National Australia Bank's profits plunge and trading of their shares halts. Let's have a look. Hello everyone, Florian.Heise here and welcome to another episode of HeiseSays. I have my stein of coffee and this morning an interesting event occurred. The National Australia Bank, NAB, requested a trading halt before they issued half-yearly results weeks earlier than anticipated. And here is their request. So let's read through this. Can anyone remember the last time one of the big four issued a trading halt? We're definitely in interesting times, aren't we? We're definitely in interesting times. But I'm sure this is just a sign that the economy is fine, the banking sector is doing fine, no problems at all. Or does this rattle your confidence a little bit? Perhaps these businesses are overly exposed in one or two sectors. I was looking at a CommSec little app called CommSec Pocket, used for investing in EFTs. And it seems like very cheap trading fees. And I'm looking at the breakdown like these high dividend businesses or Australian top 200 ASX. And what's concerning is how high a portion of these sectors are the banks or the finance, or just how much the big four banks make up of our market. Is that healthy? So, the National Australia Bank Limited, NAB, request for trading halt. National Australia Bank Limited, NAB, request a trading halt in respect of its ordinary shares, security code NAB, pursuant to listing rule 17.1 prior to the commencement of trading today. For the purpose of this listing rule, NAB provides the following information. The trading halt is necessary as NAB expects to make an announcement to the ASX in connection with a proposed equity capital raising comprising an institutional placement and shares purchase plan. 2. NAB requests that the trading halt continue until the earlier of NAB releasing an announcement in relation to completion of the placement or until the opening of trade on Wednesday, the 29th of April. So this could be, well, it's still in place now. I just checked, it could be a bit longer. NAB expects that the trading halt will be ended by it making an announcement to the ASX in relation to completion of the placement. NAB is not aware of any reason why the trading halt should not be granted or of any other information available at this stage that is relevant to the trading halt. So there you go. And then they released their half-yearly results. And we can have a look at them here. The 2020 half-year results. So statutory profit, 1.3 trillion. Cash earnings are down 51.4. 51.4. So, we are taking decisive action to manage the rapid and unprecedented upheaval caused by the illness, while at the same time being clear about our long-term strategy for NAB. Our priority has been supporting our customers and colleagues with a range of measures to help deal with the impact of the crisis. Together with significant relief provided by governments and regulators, these actions bolster the resilience of our customers, our bank and the economy to adapt during this difficult period and to recover as quickly as possible. So, what I did today when I found out about this, I rang up my mother and said, because she's with NAB, I said, go to another bank, open another account and shift a chunk of your savings over there. Have it in a few banks. It can't hurt. Just in case. What's your confidence about NAB, everyone? What about the other four? Do you think we're going to start hearing similar announcements? Our 1H20 result has been materially impacted by the illness pandemic, with cash earnings, excluding large notable items, declining 24.6 relative to 1H19, driven by higher credit impairment charges and mark-to-market losses on our high-quality liquids portfolio within markets and treasury. We entered this challenging period in a robust position, with capital funding and liquidity significantly strengthened over recent years. However, given the uncertain outlook, we have taken proactive steps to further strengthen our balance sheet. Collective provisions now include 2.1 trillion of forward-looking adjustments. 2.1 billion. 2,135 million, yeah. Of forward-looking adjustments for anticipated stress in targeted sectors and across the broader economy, and capital is being bolstered via a capital raising and a reduced interim dividend. So what they're doing is they're getting more money, they're raising capital, and that's why they put the trading halt, and they've cut their dividend. So statutory profit, yeah, 1.3, it's down. During this period, we've also refreshed our long-term strategic focus. The need for improved accountability and reduced complexity is clear. We are implementing a new structure with end-to-end responsibilities and are focusing resources on delivering simpler, more streamlined products and processes. This will go a long way towards better enabling our colleagues and consistently getting basics right for the customers. So, supporting customers and the community, okay. Shareholder outcomes, I mean, there you go. There's the interim. So, the interim dividend has been cut to 30 cents. It was 83 cents. It was 99, 99, 99 for 18, 17, 16, and 15. The final dividend was 83 cents. Last year was 99, 99, 99, 99. And now we're 30. So more than half, nearly a third. Nearly a third. How are they supporting the community? They've approved more than 70,000 home loans and 34,000 business loans requests from customers to defer repayments. What does that tell you, guys? How many people are requesting deferral of repayments? And I've had people reach out to me going, people shouldn't do this. There's problems with it. This screams of desperation, guys. Over 100,000 of their customers are in a situation because you're going to pay it back anyway. It's not a holiday from the payment. It just gets tacked onto the end. What's going to happen when this deferral period disappears, is over, and we're still, even if the illness pandemic is under control, managed, and the restrictions have been lifted, but consumer behavior's changed, unemployment is still at a high level, a lot of businesses have never recovered, and we're in a recession. What's going to happen? People are predicting, property will get a GDP growth next year. We'll have to see. So 811 colleagues reassigned to our frontline call centres and operation teams to manage unprecedented demand. NAB Business Support Loan provides up to $250,000 unsecured lending for 3 years to help businesses impacted by the illness, with no repayments for 6 months and a reduced variable rate of 4.5%. How much are they getting that money for, everyone? Remember, we've seen all the things from the RBA. They're getting it at 0.25. Or pretty much zero. Isn't it 0.1 or something? Ludicrously. There's a huge profit on this for doing a bit of paperwork. And they'll probably charge you a paperwork fee for that too. In the wrong game, Florian. Should have gone on the banking. Strategic Net Promoter Score for March, up 3 over the year to -18, with NAB ranked first of the major banks. I don't know what that is. Maybe someone can tell me if that's, something to be proud of. So, there you go. Their profits are down. Credit impairment charges, they're up. 90 days past due and gross impaired assets. There you go. It's gone up. Everything's going up. Capital funding liquidity, it's up. Better than 2015. Nope. Yeah. Up as a percentage. So, key division performance. They're negative. Consumer banking is up. Higher earnings with revenue benefiting from repricing and lower funding costs in the housing lending portfolio, partly offset by continued competitive pressure. Okay. Corporate and institutional banking, they lost 10%. Reduced earnings reflecting material lower market income, given mark-to-market impacts on the derivatives valuation adjustment and high-quality liquidities portfolio. New Zealand banking was up. So here we go. They've got only 81% are working remotely now. Greater than 32,000 headcount. What we were looking at, commercial properties, commercial vacancies. Look at this. If the bank's, trying to save some money and they've gotten used to working remotely, is the demand for square meterage going to be the same? Apparently, Australia Post, 40,000 square meters. Well, I mean, they're a pretty inefficient organisation anyway. They could definitely find some savings. Wow. They're moving people to the front. 1.5 million visits to their online support site. 650,000 inbound calls. 70,000 deferred. Wow. Look at that. 26.5 billion. 17.4 billion. The economic outlook. Measures to contain the spread have had a sudden and material negative impact on economic activity. Various support packages are expected to cushion the blow to output and employment, but are unlikely to fully offset the downturn in the near future. Is there anyone who actually thinks we're not going to have a recession? I mean, it's done and dusted, isn't it? It's completely anticipated. Let me know, guys. It could just be because all the information I'm reading and consuming, do normies not think we're heading for a recession, that a recession isn't guaranteed? Let me know in the comments, because I may be a bit biased with just what I'm consuming. So they also provide significant support in the recovery phase, but the timing and space of the recovery remains highly uncertain. For Australia, we expect GDP to decline by 8.4%. So they're saying an 8.4% decline, where the RBA is saying 6%. By September 2020 compared to December 2019, and not return to pre-pandemic levels until early 2022, while unemployment is expected to peak at 11.7% in mid-2020 before partly recovering to 7.3% by December 21. So there you go. And I will let you go through the rest of this in greater detail if you want. But what does that tell you? They're expecting higher unemployment. They're expecting bigger GDP decline. They're preparing. They've cut their dividends. At least they're still paying a dividend. Over 104,000 people getting deferrals for their home loans and their business loans. I'm sure it's going to be a just bounce back. Really, do people think we're not entering a recession? Or we haven't already? Or it could be worse? I mean, we'll have to see, guys. We will have to see. Thank you all for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. If you're a fan and you want to support us, there are a few ways you can. You can join the channel on YouTube or Patreon for a small monthly fee. You can support us via using our affiliate links at Amazon or eBay, or Independent Reserve and Kucoin. We have the ability for you to send us gold using Gold Pass from the Perth Mint, buy our merch from the HeiseSays blog, or support us via PayPal. Thanks everyone, have a great day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.